Hello, good morning, and you're all very welcome to today's webinar, which is hosted by GS1 Ireland and TrueCommerce UK. In today's session, we're going to be looking at how outsourced EDI can help accelerate your ERP project, which is very timely given at the moment that we're seeing a lot of end of support for many legacy and on-premise solutions. So it's the perfect time for those looking to transition to the cloud to also consider their EDI options in relation to their ERP project. I'm Maria Schvader, Head of Marketing at GS1 Ireland, and joining me today is Dave Earls-Kurowski, a pre-sales engineer with TrueCommerce. And Dave is your go-to point of contact if you have any technical questions or advice needed for EDI. TrueCommerce are a GS1 Ireland Gold solution partner and a provider of EDI solutions for business messaging and data exchange, while GS1 is a global standards body and we provide standards for product identification, location identification, and for the EDI messages themselves. So in the slide deck that goes along with today's webinar, we've included a little bit of information about the GS1 standards in the appendix. And finally, just as we get started, do please pop your questions into the chat. We've quite a tight schedule today, so if we don't get through all the questions during the webinar itself, we will follow up with you directly if you leave your details. So without further ado, I'm going to hand across to Dave.
Thanks, Maria. Hi, everyone. As Maria said, today we will be discussing EDI and how businesses can take advantage of internal change to vastly improve other areas of the business. TrueCommerce handles lots of EDI implementations, and one of the most common scenarios we see surrounds businesses wanting to improve EDI or begin using EDI as part of a wider project of process improvements, such as an ERP migration or ERP upgrade. We want to highlight a few statistics that we found that correlates with some of the messages that you'll find in this webinar today. As you can see from our market research, more than 50% of businesses use cloud-based rather than on-premise ERP solutions, with the reasoning explained later on in this webinar. Additionally, our research in the past couple of years has found only 47% of UK and Ireland companies have a fully integrated EDI and ERP solution, which represents an opportunity for a majority business to improve their internal processes. Even more interestingly, from our market research, we can see that nearly a third of UK companies found ERP integration be the most important factor when choosing an EDI provider, which clearly shows the relative importance of if EDI providers such as ourselves can integrate with ERPs. We often speak to companies about EDI who have on-premise or cloud solutions. We also speak to organizations moving from one to the other, and at the same time, are taking the opportunity to review interconnected solutions such as EDI. Equally, we see companies moving from one on-premise solution to another and still take the chance to improve EDI at the same time. The trend that TrueCommerce is seeing more and more from all types of businesses. TrueCommerce can integrate with all leading ERPs and business systems. We often speak to companies about EDI who have on-premise or cloud solutions. We also speak to organizations moving from one to the other, and at the same time, they are taking the opportunity to review indicated solutions such as EDI. Equally, we see companies are moving from one on-premise solution to another and still take the chance to improve EDI at the same time. On-premise solutions are operated on-site by internal teams, and therefore they are responsible for maintenance, upkeep, updates, and security. There is no outsourcing to a third party to host the system. A cloud solution, on the other hand, is managed and hosted by a third-party platform instead of client-side. This is where TrueCommerce sits. Companies that use cloud-based solutions benefit from the following: reduced risk of obsolescence, as updates are handled by the external experts on a regular basis; more security, as companies can avoid technical/hardware failures. Cloud systems are also managed by external experts, rather than in-house teams who have a variety of responsibilities alongside tasks such as EDI. TrueCommerce are speaking to more and more companies who are using or planning on moving to cloud-based ERPs as they look to modernize and optimize internal process. Another reason is that non-connected technologies can impede efficiencies. By reviewing both EDI and your ERP at the same time, you can ensure the maximum value of both solutions once they've been successfully implemented. ERP migrations are complicated, and a high number of projects to migrate an ERP end in failure. By outsourcing some components in large-scale transformation projects, businesses allow the chances of success to increase by simply focusing on the ERP rather than EDI. Normally, in an ERP/EDI implementation, 20% is considered technique, or 80% is communication with training partners. If TrueCommerce is going to be a part of an implementation, then we should be there in the beginning so we can begin discussing with training partners as soon as possible. This results in the client being ready for go live alongside the EDI being ready. TrueCommerce does appreciate that an ERP migration is hard work. TrueCommerce EDI helps businesses focus on their ERP project and therefore leaving EDI to the experts. Companies with non-integrated EDI solutions typically struggle with delayed training partner communication, which can lengthen the order to invoice life cycle and therefore delay payment. Integrated solutions accelerate and optimize EDI transactions. As well as this, integrated solutions reduce manual rekeying. By integrating an ERP with EDI, you can reinvest resource previously spent re-entering messages into your business systems into more strategic areas of the business. And as a byproduct, the quicker you improve EDI, the faster you can realize return on investment or ROI. The questions businesses ask themselves are, is there a hidden cost of inertia, or is the cost of not improving harming our business? Finally, investing in an ERP is an investment in your company's competitiveness. EDI could be that missing piece that unlocks further growth. As EDI experts, TrueCommerce has extensive experience in helping our clients transact all kinds of EDI messages. The diagram here includes some of the most common messages that we tend to transact through our EDI solution. We regularly help people send and receive not only EDIFACT and Tradecoms in the UK and Ireland, as well as Europe, also EANCOM, X12, JSON, CSV, and XML, to name a few of our supported standards across the world. TrueCommerce offers a full managed service, and as part of that, we handle client message changes without requiring extensive in-house development.
Hi Dave, I just thought I'd jump in there for a quick second because obviously this is the part where the GS1 standards come in. As I mentioned at the start, there are information about the standards at the end of the slide deck. But it is really interesting to see that this is the part, because obviously there's so many different messages and many different trading partners, that by working with a provider such as TrueCommerce, it doesn't matter who your suppliers are or who your customers are, because standards are involved in terms of how these messages are designed. It makes it much easier to integrate both with other systems such as ERP, but also a variety of trading partners, be they suppliers or retailers.
Thank you, Claire. We've attached a selection of some of our customers across a few key industries below. As you can see from this slide, we've got a wide range of experience helping companies of all sizes exchange EDI messages with customers and/or suppliers and accelerate supply chain processes. For example, we help some of our large retail clients, you can see on the left-hand side here, connect their entire supplier base. We also help thousands of trading partners that aren't covered on the screen transact EDI messages with their trading partners themselves. This isn't an exhaustive list of all our clients and our client base, and you can find more customer case studies and quotes on our website. The benefits of a managed service for EDI is as follows. Often, we speak to companies who are struggling with rising EDI costs as they aren't utilizing a fully managed service. If the EDI solution isn't fully managed, then you're likely investing time and resource into managing the solution. Over time, these hidden costs of running an EDI solution can become unmanageable as your trading volumes increase. Also, EDI expertise can be hard to come by. A fully managed service frees up time for other projects such as ERP migration, like we mentioned today, or an ERP upgrade. Outsourcing to a fully managed service such as TrueCommerce is a perfect way to maximize internal efficiencies without compromising the quality of your EDI process. Relationships with key trading partners are often benchmarked against accuracy and reliability. These are two critical areas where businesses cannot afford to make mistakes. A fully managed service ensures accuracy, and reliability is at the forefront of priorities. For businesses across all sizes and all industries, compliance is a critical requirement. Whether it's retailers' EDI mandates or something different, non-compliance can have catastrophic effects such as loss of contracts. Finally, visibility is one of the critical components of business competitiveness. A cloud-based EDI managed service, such as TrueCommerce's, can greatly increase supply chain visibility by providing key sales insights as well as areas for improvement. Fortnum & Mason is a success story here at TrueCommerce where they want to improve their infrastructure. This resulted in an upgrade from Microsoft Dynamics AX to Microsoft Dynamics 365. They realized that this was the perfect opportunity to upgrade their EDI capabilities as well as they need to be able to send EDI messages to and from their 3PL partner. As a result of this, Fortnum & Mason outsourced their EDI to TrueCommerce and took advantage of our fully managed EDI solution with a view to improve visibility and reliability of message transactions with their 3PL partner. This is therefore only one example of businesses looking to make supply chain improvements and who take the opportunity to improve other areas of businesses such as EDI at the same time. TrueCommerce is a near $200 million revenue company with 18,000 clients as well as 180,000 plus connected companies worldwide. We are composed of 1,300 employees globally across multiple continents, and our presence is felt in the UK and Ireland, continental Europe, North America, and Asia. Have any questions?
I'm just going to check. There's a couple have come in, and again, if anybody has any questions, please do take this moment to pop them into the chat. Dave, the first one I have for you is, I'm already using an ERP. How easy is it to move across to TrueCommerce for EDI? What's involved?
Yeah, so it's very, very easy, very simple process for us. We migrate all kinds of businesses onto our managed service platform, and we ensure that no messages are missed during the migration process for our parallel run functionality, which helps make the transition seamless.
Okay. The next person, we're planning on moving to a newer ERP that can better cater for our business requirements, but we're also looking into EDI. What do I need to do to prepare?
So here at TrueCommerce, we take care of our clients or prospective clients' EDI journey from initial setup through to implementation and ongoing monitoring once go live is complete. This means essentially that our customers don't have to worry about the EDI process because our product experts will work with you and any other client to ensure we have the data needed, and then we just simply take care of the rest.
Okay, and then finally, it kind of dovetails nicely in with the beginner's guide to EDI that GS1 and TrueCommerce co-wrote. So again, we can share links to that. But for someone who's new to EDI and they've been asked about it by some of their larger customers, it says that they're quite a small company and they don't really want to add pressure to the team. So how can TrueCommerce help?
So obviously, absolutely, TrueCommerce can help in that scenario. Because of our managed service, we take the strain away of EDI, away from the business, and basically lets our clients invest time into other areas of business that are more profitable. We have a network of pre-built training partners and their relationships to accelerate the customer onboarding process and help you or any client go live as quickly and as easily as possible.
Brilliant. Thank you, Dave.
Thank you. We have included our UK and Ireland contact details below if you do wish to discuss your EDI requirements with TrueCommerce, so please get in touch if so.
Thank you very much. And for anybody other questions that we don't have time for today, we will follow up with you directly. Thanks a million. Talk to you again soon.